Hey, what's going on, guys? Evan here, and today I'm just going to talk about my favorite Cartoon Network shows from back in the day. Let's get into it.
No surprises there.
So this is going to be specifically broken down into shows that came out between the year 2000 and 2005, obviously specifically on Cartoon Network, and as we all know, they dropped a lot of shows during those years. They really slowed down after that, but during that time they were grinding. So let me just mention a couple shows that I will not be talking about during this. We got the Duck Dodgers with Daffy Duck. We got the Krypton Superdog. We have Sheep in the Big City and Camp Lalzo. I have seen and heard about those shows, but not going to mention them besides right now. So let's just get right into it. At an honorable mention, I had Billy and Mandy. This is a super underrated show in my opinion. I really enjoyed it back in the day. It was super funny. I love the fact that Billy sounds like he's a 36-year-old dude who was into cigarettes but then got out of it. Like, that's just literally his voice. For all I know, that's his voice actor. But no, it's so funny. But yeah, that was just a super hilarious show I want to at least throw in as an honorable mention. But now, to get on to the real list, at number 5, I got the Codename Kids Next Door. This was just another classic, more of an adventure show. I mean, I don't think it was as funny as Billy and Mandy, but, I mean, when I was young, I loved shows like that. They kind of leaned into, like, a Scooby-Doo type of thing, like finding their villain and whatever in the first seasons. But by the end, it was just adults are evil, the whatever other kids that live next door to them are evil. And they got into some like really cool and in-depth adventures. I can't think of it at the top of my head, but I know they had like some multiple part episodes where, I mean, they just did cool stuff. Not much more than that. That brings us into our number 4 show today. We got Samurai Jack. This is an absolutely classic storytelling show. I don't know if it was being made before 2000. Like, according to my very light research, it came out during this time. But, oh my god, it's so good. I mean, it's another one of those shows where you can just pause it anywhere, and it's just like a sick background for your computer or something. You have Jack where, I mean, I don't even remember him speaking in the early episodes, like, at all. But still, they just, like, tell an amazing story. And people always talk about, like, sound effects. But their, like, eerie music and, like, swamp music and stuff like that was always so good. Yeah, just a really cool show where, Samurai Jack saves the world from the shape-shifting dude that I can't think of the name of. But either way, banger. But at number 3, we have The Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. This show is amazing. This was definitely funnier than all of the shows I've named before. They just had a lot of like cool and interesting characters. You know, they got creative with like how they drew them. They're not trying to make everyone fit one mold. Like everyone just looks crazy. And I rewatched for some stuff and I really thought there was more like trippy, like psychedelic looking episodes, but there is just not. Like, I just remember this show being almost like a fever dream, but no, like it was very like straightforward and wholesome like the whole time. Hi, Maya. Oh, don't do that. But yeah, everyone knows Blue is one of the most relatable characters of all time, and they didn't even have to try when they were drawing him at all. He's literally just a little ghost, and it's great, and the show slaps. Moving into number 2, now we're really in the heavy hitters. Like, these are some of the greats when it comes to child's television. Teen Titans. Right now, I don't even care if I'm gonna get the shit copyrighted out of me for this video. I'm gonna play the theme song because it's that good. But just an awesome, hilarious, adventurous, best villains for sure, and wholesome and emotional show. Like this thing, it's really like one of the greats. The greatest television show from 2000 to 2005 that was released by Cartoon Network. We have Ben 10. All the different aliens were so sick, and all the games you could play, the Ben 10 games on the computer, they didn't live up to the Ed, Edd n Eddy games, but those games were always so dope. The best action adventure game, you know. You got Gwen, you got the grandpa. There's like still a good cast of people while just focusing on Ben's path to saving the world. You know, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. But no, man, oh, goddamn, I love that show. I love that show.
But that's impossible.
This brings us to our dishonorable mention of the video. Obviously, everyone knows this is the best part of the video, is Johnny Test. It seems like they were just kind of going for like a Dexter's Laboratory thing, except Johnny's kind of the guinea pig instead of like the genius behind it. But like, no, the show is just kind of dumb. Obviously, everyone loves Bling Bling Boy. He was the GOAT. But Johnny himself was like annoying throughout the entire show. I remember even as a kid, I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, he's so irritating to his sisters all the time, and they're like blessing him. But yeah, that's all the hate I have in my heart for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's a show that I missed. My research wasn't too great, so there's a chance. And maybe I'll make another part to this at some point. We'll see. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.